What if everything you know, your surroundings, your thoughts, your very existence, isn't real? What if life, as we experience it, is nothing more than a simulation? The idea that life could be a simulation has gained popularity over the last few decades. It's not science fiction trope. Philosophers, physicists, and technologists have seriously considered the possibility for us being inside of a computer. But how this could be true? Could our universe, everything in it, even our own minds, be nothing more than a computer code? And that code is running in a huge supercomputer. In fact, quantum computing can actually make this actually happen. It's just a point of whether you believe in this or not. But quantum computing is a really big future for this. Take the Mandela effect, for instance. Large groups of people remember events happening differently from recorded history, like believing that Nelson Mandela died in the 1980s, though he actually passed away in 2013. These memory anomalies, along with experiences like deja vu, lead some to think that these could be errors in the simulation code, like when software glitches and it needs to be restarted. In 2003, philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed what is known as the simulation hypothesis. His argument is simply that an advanced civilization, if they are capable of creating a highly sophisticated simulation, one that indistinguishable from reality, then the possible that we are in computer code is actually extremely high. If that's the true, I think we're already in a computer. Bostrom suggested that one of these three must be true. 1. Human civilization will go extinct before reaching technology level capable of creating such simulations. 2. Even if civilizations can create such simulations, they would choose not to. And 3. Advanced civilizations already exist, and they already created a simulation, and we're more likely living in one of them. Statistically, the third option might be more probable than you think.
It's true.
It's true.
Neil deGrasse Tyson famously said that I wish that I have evidence of we not being in a simulation. No matter what, I believe that Neil is correct. If you're a rational person, we don't really have any evidence. But what evidence there to support this? Some scientists have pointed to strange behaviors that fundamental laws of physics, like the quantization of energy and the pixel-level nature of the space-time. Could this be a sign that our universe has limits? Such like a computer simulation. In quantum mechanics, particles behave in a bizarre and unpredictable way. Observation affects outcome, and things only exist when we measure them. Some already have argued that this is similar how computer simulations work, proceeding power by rendering only parts, the game that a braille can see. Dude, hold on. If we are actually in a simulation, what is it exactly outside of the simulation? I don't know, man. I think that if we are already in a simulation, a real world is nothing as we can imagine. Because if this is a simulation, so basically in the actual universe, this physics and this science that we are actually much more complicated. The rapid advancement in virtual realities and artificial intelligence also hints at the possibility that we today can create an immersive worlds that feel real, and we are in the infancy of this technology. Given enough time, it's convincible that one day we could create an entire simulated universe populated with a conscious being, much like our own.
Some people say the metaverse will only be virtual. One day, this lecture hall will be made of code. And though they're virtual students, what they'll learn together is real. A surgeon will be able to practice as many times as needed in the metaverse before laying her hands on a real patient. These students aren't really back in 32 BCE, but they can still watch Mark Antony debate in ancient Rome. The metaverse may be virtual, but the impact will be real.
One of the most compelling pieces of evidence comes from theoretical physicist James Gates. While studying the equations of supersymmetry, I hope that I pronounced that correct, a bunch of theoretical physics dealing with the particles and force quantum levels, Gates discovered something astonishing: error-correcting codes embedded with mathematical equations. These codes are strikingly similar to those we use in modern computers to detect fixed errors in data transformation. Why would the universe fundamentals look like a computer code? Are we discovering the visual skeleton of the universe? Gates' findings have led to some speculate that our reality might be computational at its core. If the universe operates like the computer program, it raises tantalizing a spectacular question. Are we living in a digital simulation? But there's the catch. Can consciousness itself be simulated? In our sense of self, our awareness is just an illusion, a byproduct of a program we're part of. Is our sense of self, our awareness, is just an illusion, a byproduct of the program we're part of? Some experts argue that true consciousness cannot be reached artificially. Others believe that it's just a matter of computational complexity. Of course, not everyone is convinced. Where is this compelling argument against the simulation theory? Critics point at that we really don't have any concrete evidence that simulations of one magnitude are even possible. Others say that the sheer complexity of simulating an entire universe down to the atomic level far beyond our understanding.
I don't understand.
Some also argue that the very nation of a simulated life is unfalsible, meaning that we can't be tested or disproved without an empirical evidence. The simulation hypothesis remains an interesting through experiment, but not a scientific fact. So is life really a simulation? Right now, we really don't know. The idea pushes the boundaries of philosophy and physics, but whether it's true or not, asking these questions remind us of the profound mysteries of existence and how much do we left to learn. Whether real or simulated life, an extraordinary experience, and maybe, just maybe, the answer lies into discovering whether it's a simulation, but how do we choose to live in it? But hold up, can't we break out from the simulation? Anyways, let me know your opinions in the comments. Goodbye for today, and I will see you in the next one.